Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. This is Clint-On-Aquatics. I'm Clint, and these are my aquariums. I've set out a journey to make cost-effective, beautiful aquariums to serve as ideal homes for our fishy friends. Join me as I create, maintain, and rebuild aquascapes for both myself and a few of my friends.
And here we can see the tank. After water's cleared, everything's been cycled, I've started stocking everything. Several species of fish, all working very peacefully together. Many different types. But all in all, it makes a wonderful little community and everything kind of gets along well, at least so far. And here we can see me just feeding this whole mess of things. Just a bunch of bloodworms, a bunch of frozen brine shrimp. Everyone seems to like the same food. It all works. Now, the trick is feeding enough and making sure everyone at least gets a bite. Having too many aggressive feeders can be a problem. But as you can tell, feed enough, spread it out a little bit. Everybody's going to come up. If they're hungry enough, they're going to jump for it. Just take a moment to, admire this tank. This is the very early stages of it, heavily planted from the get-go, and everything's looking really clear, although I do have to say that light's a little dim. So, we're going to start working on that bit by bit throughout this video. But you can see, it only took a matter of seconds. That entire bunch of bloodworms and brine shrimp is gone. They ate it already. They're looking for scraps, but they already ate it. It was gone in seconds. It's just incredible. Never really had to worry about food rotting, huh? Starting off with the ghost catfish. They are very sensitive fish. They like to be in a group, at least 4. When they're in a group and they're happy and not stressed, they'll shimmer different colors at each other. And look at those little swimming skeletons. Oh, took them forever to come out of hiding. Now we have the loaches. These were sold to me as zebra loaches. However, I've also had people tell me that they're boito loaches. As far as I can tell, they're kind of the same thing. They're very similar to yo-yo loaches. They will murder all your small snails, but they'll also pick up all detritus and soft algae off of any surface. They are great. They might dig up plant. And now, a definite mainstay of almost any aquarium, nearite snails. I can't stress them enough. I love these things. They work all day just eating algae, eating algae, eating algae. Even have some little bitty baby horned nearites. Look at them just crawling driftwood, eating algae. And of course, pearl gourami. I really wanted these. I love gourami mainly because of how personal they are, how interactive they are. They seem to recognize you. They'll watch you from a distance from the tank. They can see you outside the tank. And pearl gourami, you can have multiple. There are 4 in this tank. Other gourami, mainly other dwarf gourami, will fight each other. A lot of times you have to set up a harem with gourami if you want to keep multiple, meaning one male, a bunch of females, and they'll get along, or a bunch of females will get along. Really hard to sex gourami, especially whenever you're just buying them. So, pearl gourami, love them. Now we got the loaches, and they're playing along with the Sharpei tetra. Figured I'd give the Sharpei tetra a try. I like having small red fish swimming around and everything, especially considering that I have a lot of accents of red plants. They'll kind of swim together, school up. I also consider cherry barbs, and I'm going to feel for it. In the future, I might switch. But Sharpei Tetra, I've had some breeding action going on already. But yeah, they're not the most aggressive feeder. But yeah, look at them swim around. They're great, they'll catch anything in the mid-level. We also have Buenos Aires Tetra. These guys are very aggressive feeders. If you do not keep Buenos Aires Tetra in a school of about 6 or more, they'll start attacking other fish. They are pretty aggressive Tetra, but I really love that little line of theirs. But yeah, so now that we've begun livestock, I realize I still need some CO2 going into the tank to keep the plants growing. Done with doing pressurized CO2 for the initial setup, so I'm going to try this passive CO2 system. Basically, it's a little cup that suction cups on upside down. Can't CO2. It doesn't seem like it has anything in it, but we'll try it out. And yeah, some line and a little one-way valve regulator thing. Anyway, so yeah, I just kind of clip this on, and I'm just going to put this next to the Arthrenica little section of the tank. I'm going to clip it to the side and fill it up. The current caused by the middle filtration system in the fluval accent tank should create just enough water movement to keep everything going and let the CO2 dissolve out. A little progression in the tank since I put livestock in it. Right at the very beginning, about a month or so down the road, everything's still kind of swimming along, doing fine. Plants are growing in better. And here we go, the 2-month anniversary of this tank. You see the pennywort has grown up a lot. You can see a lot more redness in the Ludwigia repens. You can see it in the Arthrenica. You can see it all over the place. The Anubias is starting to grow out too. Can't see the cryptocorn yet, but it's coming there. There's other things coming, let me assure you. But all in all, I really can't complain. I'm still kind of toying with the idea of training out some of the stock, train them out for other things, maybe just actually just do cherry barbs like I originally planned. I do have to say the loaches do have a habit of digging up small plants, which is really annoying. And the Buenos Aires Tetra, I heard about it, but I also heard it was just a myth and no one's ever seen it. But watch this here in just a second. You can see it. It's eating a plant.
Just as a quick recap, just gonna do a quick video here on my phone. Whoa, with the light. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Okay, I did end up trading the all the tetras out for cherry barbs. I have 10 males, 3 females. Okay, cool. Also basically replaced the loaches with various shrimp, ghost shrimp, a couple of mono shrimp. But yeah, you can see everything's still growing out. I've added some submersible lighting. Oh my god, why is that hard to say? Submersible lighting. Pure white strip there. I already added the bluish tone strip earlier, but I moved it to the back, and it really makes those red plants pop. I've also been finding algae in this pretty bad. But, cranked up the lights, did some more fertilizers, let that algae be killed by allelopathy, and all the surface algae, well, you know, we all know what those are. Those little magnetic scrubbers. If you don't know what that is, come on, light, there we go. If you don't know what that is, highly recommend getting one. It makes everything so much easier instead of going in there with the scrubby thing, all that. Literally, just take that, whoop, 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 whoop. Doesn't do the best job on like spot algae. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it does get rid of a little bit of algae. It does do a good job. It's a convenient tool. Get it, okay? Get yourself a MagFlow. Get yourself some kind of magnetic scrubber, whatever. You don't have to go name brand. They all pretty much do the same thing. Do mind your tank size and how thick your glass is, because that is going to make a big difference. But yeah, we can see everything going on here. As a quick update, I did add some Bucephalandra
there, it is melting back pretty hardcore. That's okay. It'll melt back, and then you can see on the rhizome little bitty like little spikes sticking out. Those are new leaves. Plant's growing. It's adjusting. It's cool. It is so cool. My S. repens carpet is finally recovering. Those Buenos Aires tetra did a lot of damage. They will chew up any kind of new growth. It is not a myth. They will definitely chew up plants. Chew them up, chew them up, chew them up. The loaches too. They don't chew them up, but they'll definitely dig them up. Kind of a problem. Which is why I've moved over to shrimp as my bottom feeders. They're going to be more focused about algae, detritus, leftover food. Why is that so... Quit doing that. I'm going to get a better camera one of these days, I promise. But, yeah, that's a quick little update on this. I can finally start on some other videos. I know it's been a while. Thank you for your patience. I hope you haven't forgot about me. Well, Clint-On-Aquatics. See you next time.